Hi guys, how are you?
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel. So to start, Jessica, I wanted to start with you. I love that this woman, first of all, her outfit choices, yeah, I have to respect them. Whenever she's dressed in however she wants when she goes pick up her kid. But how much does stuff like that play into a character when you're looking at them on paper and you're trying to figure out who they are when they're fully in their body?
Oh, it's a vital part of building a character. It says so much without words. Like as you said, the things that she wears to school pickup is is so much a part of her. It's quite sort of she's sort of pushing against what is expected and really advocating for a different life and the choice to do as you please without judgment. So, if we can put those moments in without even having to say it, I think it just adds to the color of a piece and the color of a story.
Yeah. And Sam, Danny feels like the most kind of, he doesn't want to have all the drama that he has in his life. Like every single turn that he has more drama to deal with, he's kind of just more frustrated by it. But it is also, he kind of gets tricked into this Spencer storyline. Then he has his other son he has to kind of deal with, and all of it starts to trickle down. When you are playing that throughout a series and building upon it, how do you find those moments where you get to kind of show how frustrated he is with the situations that he's kind of found himself in?
He just starts to sweat more and more, I think. I mean, he's literally he's drowning, isn't he? And I think it's all in his choices. And it all goes back to not being truthful, I think, with Becker and or even their situation before. But yeah, it's interesting. He is, I think, actually is quite a simple man. He has a lifestyle that is exciting to him, or his relationship with Becca is exciting. But yeah, I think he would be happy with a more quiet life. I mean, his day job is probably pretty stressful. And I was just even thinking about what Danny wears. I mean, it is pretty basic. And it's also harking back to kind of his younger years. Um, yeah, he would be good with a bit of a quiet life, I think. And I don't know if he'll ever get that in the street.
Well, yeah, and you get to wear jeans, which I was like, I'm so happy
Yeah,
that Sam gets to wear a pair of jeans
thank
in
you,
a
thank you.
show.
I know you petitioned for it, and so did I. Lovely. I mean, we've all, Jess and Eleanor, and I'm sure Alfie as well, we've all had our fair share of period costumes, and look, as beautiful as they are, and as amazing the amount of work goes into them, it can be pretty grueling to be wearing them every day on a TV shoot. So it was so nice to wear a t-shirt or a vest, a man vest,
My
and
best.
and yeah, even though it was freezing cold, but yeah, it was good.
Oh, oh, so good.
Yeah.
I want to ask both of you guys about, preparing for two characters that have very distinct jobs, that both of these jobs have so much work that go into them. How does that translate for you guys doing like acting prep? Like how much yoga did you have to do and how much motorcycle riding as a cop did you have to kind of practice to get that in your body so it feels as natural as it does on the show?
I mean, the thing with TV is you don't actually get a lot of prep at all. Like especially if you're walking off one job and onto another. So I mean, our rehearsals, I think we got maybe 4 days, 5 days rehearsals. So you kind of squeeze in what you can. They'll bring in my case, bring in yoga instructors, and you try and work through, the moves and the language. Fortunately, I had done some yoga before, so it wasn't all new because I would have been an absolute disaster in that time frame otherwise. Um, but it's fast and furious in every respect. That's sort of the way it works with television.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think you're absolutely right. And I was just thinking about Joel there, who
Oh,
is
oh
Gary,
yeah.
the brilliant Gary, and we had a lot of fun with that character. But he, I believe, told production that he could ride a motorbike, and I believe it only just passed his test, and so therefore, we were all nervous. I mean, I was even nervous, and I ride a little bit, but yeah, I think fake it to make it, right? In this situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
have to do any yoga, which was good.
Oh, so lucky.
Yeah.
You,
I
you
love
could
the show. And here's the thing. Oh, here's the thing. I could talk to you guys about this forever, but I don't want to spoil a single person because I was having the time of my life watching this. So before I leave, I do just want to say, Sam, I went to school at Appalachian State University,
Hmm.
and it was very funny because you were in like Blowing Rock on Instagram one time when I was in school.
Yes.
And all of my theater department was like, why is the guy from Outlander here? Because we didn't have stars. So none of us knew why you were in Boone. We were all like, it is my favorite story. Whenever someone brings up Outlander, I'm like, one time he was by my school and none of us knew why he was there.
Yeah, no, I did. It was I was on a little pilgrimage to see where Fraser's Ridge was for Outlander, and I
Mhm.
went up Grandfather Mountain, and it was rubbish because the weather was so bad you couldn't see anything. I mean, you literally couldn't see anything. So I didn't get to see much of Boone or Blowing Rock, but no, seriously, it's a very beautiful part of the world and quite similar to Scotland.
Yeah, that's what my dad said. My grandpa was from Scotland. My dad was like, this was
Yeah,
like what grandpa used to talk about. And I was like, cool, I
yeah.
guess I did that on my own. But thank you guys for talking to me. I love the show a lot. I think it's so fun to watch, and I can't wait for everyone else to get to see it.
Oh, that's so nice to hear.
Oh,
Thank you,
thank
Nick.
you, Rachel.
Thank you. Have a great
Thank
one.
you.